Okay, morning everybody. Welcome to the briefing on Friday the 11th. The builders are busy working next door on the brown elephant, so hopefully they won't disturb this briefing too much. It's crashing and bangs. I've just put the overnight chart on there just to show that there's high pressure building, but unlike last week or the week before, that high pressure is fleeting for today, so make the most of it. So there it goes overnight, building over us, and you can see the next frontal systems coming in. So quite high, 1035, very slack, almost no isobars in that region there. So just a light, I think, drift from the south generally, and then by midday tomorrow, really southwesterly winds picking up, and the next fronts heading our way, this cold front here, and then this little low pressure developing, as you can see, for Sunday. It's lovely. So great day today. High pressure, I think a chance of soaring, and maybe even first cross country of the year. So TAFs, well, short, which is always a good sign from Farnborough, and also Gatwick, 235 knots. Very, very light general southerly southwesterly drift, and that's all day. Biz will be good today, and they're saying scattered at 2.5. Gatwick saying few at 3.5. Top Medio suggesting about 3,000 feet, somewhere around there, and you can just see the tail end of Gatwick's forecast is the wind for tomorrow, 18 gusting 28. So I think getting windy tomorrow, but today upper winds just again variable right in the sort of center of the high of the channel, and a light I think just southerly 10 knots in the middle of the country, 5 knots here I suspect, so nothing much to worry about. Sat pick just shows some early morning cloud, and there's bits of fog in here looking at the Met reports. That'll burn off fairly quickly. This is the sort of upper stuff that we can see right in the distance, and certainly on the sat pick. Will come in sort of late this afternoon, but it's heralding a sort of slight change in the air mass, a sort of destabilization of the air mass, which is certainly a good sign. Temperature wise, they're showing 6 here. BBC was suggesting 8-9 degrees, which is average for this time of year, but should feel pleasant enough at the launch point if the winds are nice and light. So looking at top meteo, I haven't looked at actual ascents or predicted ascents. I'm just going at the moment, certainly in February, on what top meteo is suggesting. Cloud amounts starting to show cumulus building from the west by sort of late morning, lunchtime. That's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and more cumulus coming in. And then we'll start to see the upper cloud from the frontal systems out to the west of us. So certainly a chance of cumulus today. And if you go between Farnborough and Gatwick, they're both saying sort of 2.5 to 3.5. So by 12 o'clock, top meteo are suggesting 800 to 900 meters, then 1,000 to 1,200 meters. So anywhere between sort of 2.5 to 3,500 feet during the day. So let's hope we get a couple of hours of nice soaring and perhaps some early cross country opportunities. So should be quite present. Do they give a cross country distance? Let's have a look. No, not really. Never mind. Okay, so certainly a nice pleasant day for flying, training, and some soaring, and possibly a little bit of cross country flying. So airspace wise, number 10 you can ignore because that's after we've gone and put the gliders away. It's after dark hours at Southampton. 15 is just high intensity radio transmissions. Paragliding is 18. That's on the Marlborough Downs. And then 22 is Fairford's hours of activity to 5 o'clock this evening. And that's about it in our area around here, around Lasham. Nothing of note particularly. Jet movement wise, latest information as of about 10 minutes ago, Aer Lingus A321 coming in at 12 o'clock-ish. And then they've got a 737 outbound at 2 o'clock. So 2 potential jet movements. We'll see how those go. Timings, well, as we all know, you've got to be flexible on this. We'll not sort of try and plan too much around those. We'll just keep flying and then move when we have to. I think we'll definitely be on 27, but we'll have the winch slightly offset to the south to avoid the cable drift, and we'll operate on the runway with that, much as we've been doing in the last couple of days, really, on Monday, Tuesday. So that's how we'll work. If you're on site, then let's head to the hangar, folks, and we'll get going.